Excited Ashley is here, and we were talking yesterday that we may have to do some traffic maybe to fund things, because I wonder if people are going to start heading out tomorrow.
That's right. Yeah. Well, hopefully tomorrow is going to be light like it typically is on a Friday, but yeah, maybe traffic to Branson, Missouri, or wherever you plan on going. The traffic to Florida? I don't know. Do people go there for spring break?
Oh, yeah, I think they do for sure.
The traffic to Edwards Food Giant?
Yeah.
And back to my house, because that is what I will be doing.
The traffic to watch the Razorbacks this afternoon.
On your patio?
There you go, on the patio. I love, what'd you call it, Tracy? The dad pad?
Well, that's what my husband calls his, the dad pad. And so that's what, to me, it's the dad pad.
Garage door up, bouncy house, front yard, Razorback game.
You're set.
In the garage.
You've got it down already. You know what you're doing.
I'm a professional.
Professional game watcher.
There's a popsicle.
Yeah, exactly. Well, luckily we work this crazy shift of early hours, where we get here in the middle of the night, and you don't have to worry about missing the game or taking off. Like, you're set. So go home and take a little power nap, and you're good to go.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. So Ashley and I are the only ones here tomorrow. She's anchoring, and then I'll do traffic and weather. So it is the Tracy and Ashley show tomorrow.
You can't count on Hayden.
The Vine from 5 to 10 on Friday. 11.
There is no telling what we're going to say or do. All right, let's talk a little weather. We are starting out this morning with mostly clear sky out there. We are looking for that sunrise here pretty soon in the 7 o'clock hour. Got a little while to wait, but it's going to warm up nicely, and that sunset around 7:20. We are starting out this morning at 46, which I know is a little cool, but the winds are calm or around 3 miles per hour. So again, not bad. They're very, very light, but you might still need that jacket, especially the kids as they're heading to the bus stop. Again, those mostly clear skies. We've still got that southerly flow here, and a few clouds may roll in here and there, but overall it's going to be a beautiful day. We are going to continue to see that surge of warm air make its way through into the state, again, from that southerly wind, and that is going to be from today through Sunday, and then things will cool off just a little bit, but it's still going to be very nice, and temperatures will still be above average. We are looking in the weekend at it being 20 to 25 degrees above average, but today, here's this beautiful forecast. We're looking for highs around 81 here in Central Arkansas. So Hayden, you might need a little fan or something in your dad pad, but other than that, I think it's going to be great, and Tanner's going to have a great time playing all afternoon outside.
Tracy, what's our equivalent to the dad pad? We were going to have to figure that out.
Yeah. Give me till next traffic hit.
All right, yeah, we'll have to get creative. All right, so here's what's going on right now in Jefferson County. There is an accident. Tracy probably told you about this before I rolled in at 6, but this is on 5:30. Let's get a closer look at where this is exactly. Before we do that, though, you can see with our live traffic map, this is the only incident right now. We really don't have any other slowdowns going on, but zooming in here to this accident in Jefferson County, you can see it is off to the right shoulder. It has that blocked if you're traveling northbound on Interstate 530. It's near the Stagecoach exit, which is exit 24. So not slowing things down a lot just because the volume is still very light, but we'll check this again and everything else happening around Central Arkansas with our traffic coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Ashley, thank you. A trial date has been set in the high-profile murder case of Lonoke County Sheriff candidate Aaron Spencer. In a pretrial hearing Wednesday morning, a newly appointed judge Ralph Wilson reset the trial for June 22nd. The parties are also preparing to move the trial to a larger venue. The judge and attorneys toured the Cabot Justice Center as a potential location.
Judge Wilson knows that this is a high-profile case. There's a lot of interest in it in Lonoke County and the surrounding area, a lot of interest in it from the media. He wants to accommodate as many people as possible.
Wilson took over the case after 2 appeals by Spencer's defense team to the state Supreme Court, claiming the initial judge had put too many limits on lawyers and media. One of the stars of the reality series 19 Kids and Counting has been arrested for alleged sex crimes involving a child. Joseph Duggar was arrested by the Bay County Sheriff's Office in Florida and charged with molestation of a victim less than 12 years of age, as well as lewd behavior conducted by a person 18 years or older. The Sheriff's Office says that they were contacted by a Taneytown detective in Northwest Arkansas that said a 14-year-old had come forward with allegations that stem from a vacation in Panama City Beach that occurred in 2020 when the alleged victim was 9 years old. The victim claiming Duggar repeatedly asked her to sit on his lap and inappropriately touched her. Duggar repeatedly then admitted the incidents to the victim's father and also to Taneytown detectives. Duggar was arrested and Tawny Town will be extradited to Bay County. Duggar will now have the option to waive extradition or challenge it. Well, this morning, ongoing questions about the beginnings of the U.S.-Israeli war with Iran. President Trump's top security officials were pressed by lawmakers on some of the claims from within the administration in their first hearing since this war began. It comes as President Trump is now threatening to strike an important energy site in Iran after Iranian retaliation hit a gas facility in Qatar. CBS News correspondent Jared Hill has more from New York.
Overnight, President Trump threatening to blow up a key Iranian gas field if it continues attacks on a liquid natural gas hub in Qatar. Iran says the attack was in retaliation to Israel's strikes on its gas field. Trump posting the U.S. knew nothing about the strike. Multiple Gulf states are calling for calm.
We're going to use every lever we have, political, economic, diplomatic, and elsewise, to get these attacks to stop.
Iran has begun to use cluster bombs in attacking Israel after the country admitted to killing several high-profile Iranians, including the country's intelligence chief. Israel has vowed to continue eliminating top Iranian officials.
The regime in Iran appears to be intact but largely degraded.
Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard told senators that Iran's nuclear capabilities had been obliterated in last summer's strikes, as the Trump administration says Iran posed an imminent nuclear threat at the start of this war.
It is not the intelligence community's responsibility to determine what is and is not an imminent threat.
Okay.
That is up to the president.
It is precisely your responsibility.
This one day after top Trump counterterrorism advisor Joe Kent resigned, claiming Iran did not pose an imminent threat. The CIA director.
I think Iran has been a constant threat to the United States for an extended period of time.
Wednesday, President Trump attended the dignified transfer of 6 U.S. service members killed in the tanker crash in Iraq last week. Sources tell CBS News he has yet to decide whether to send Americans into Iran to seize its nuclear materials. Jared Hill, CBS News.
Back here at home, often called the front porch for all of Arkansas, downtown Little Rock is the core of the region. There has been a sense of urgency from city officials to redevelop and grow the downtown area. THV 11's Tamer Knight is not beside me. No, she is live in downtown Little Rock this morning with what's new coming to the capital city. What's up, Tamer?
Well, Hayden, from a new investments to a new way to cruise around town, Little Rock's comeback story is in the middle of it with a new way to cruise around town.
We believe it's really important to make downtown a 24-hour economy.
Downtown Little Rock is experiencing a renewed sense of redevelopment.
When you look at cities across America that have done a really good job of redevelopment, it's not just as an 8 to 5 market, and it's not just as a 5 to midnight market on the weekends.
Jay Cheshire of the Little Rock Regional Chamber says city officials are working to bring vibrant local businesses, modern living spaces, and a community-focused design to transform the area into a thriving hub.
And you look at the city becoming river facing instead of river backing.
I spoke to a new business owner coming to downtown Little Rock, Ike's Scooter Rental. Delvon Aaron says he's excited to bring something new all the way from El Dorado, Arkansas to downtown Little Rock.
I'm excited about it. I think it'll have a great impact. Like I said, it's gonna be something new and something fun for all age groups. It's been on my mind to expand and come to Little Rock or to a bigger city and things like that. So I knew Little Rock ain't had these. Well, nobody in Arkansas has these here. So I decided to come up here and try it out.
The Fat Tire scooters are available for rent for family gatherings, large groups, or individuals, offering an experience to further explore the downtown area.
These right here is gonna be $35 an hour. And these right here is going to be $45 an hour.
And Chester says more business owners like Aaron are noticing the opportunities for success.
So it's a really good opportunity from a momentum perspective to capture not only people that are already here wanting to reinvest in downtown, but also bringing in people from the outside recognizing what a good investment this is because they see the value of downtown Little Rock.
Now, Ike Scooter Rentals will be available as soon as this weekend. You could find Mr. Delphon Aaron located right here in the heart of downtown for all of your scooter needs. For THV 11 News, I'm Tamer Knight.
Let's ride. All right, Tamer, thank you so much for that update. We appreciate it. Well, it could be a beautiful day for a ride, beautiful day for some spring cleaning as well. Maybe you have a bike you don't use anymore and you want to rehome it. If you do, Bryant Elementary will take it off your hands. The bikes can be in any condition, and drop-off at the school is going to be on Woodland Drive. That is until tomorrow. Every one of them will be fixed right up and will go back into the community. One student already donating more than a dozen bikes.
When these bikes get fixed, I'm pretty sure a lot of kids will be happy because they can have something to do.
Oh, Adam's the man. Again, you can drop off those bikes at Bryant Elementary until tomorrow.
Well, the wait is almost over for Arkansas men's basketball. The Razorbacks will face off against Hawaii later today in the first round of the NCAA tournament. We're here in Portland. Yesterday, we saw the Razorbacks practice on this court. We talked to head coach John Calipari, went inside the locker room, talked to a lot of their players as they get ready for this game. A big storyline is Arkansas's freshmen. It's two of the best freshmen in the country in Malik Thomas and Darius Acuff. So they got young guys who haven't been on a stage like this before. They've also got old guys like Nick Pringle and Malik Ewan. Those guys will need to slow down Hawaii's best player, Isaac Johnson, when the Razorbacks face off against Hawaii later today. It should be a fun game. It should be a game that Arkansas should win, but you just never know in the NCAA tournament. 3:25 today, Razorbacks and Hawaii. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll tell you more about it coming up later.
And just like Nick said, today's the big day. Razorbacks and Rainbow Warriors at 3:25 on TBS. If the Hogs get the victory, as we all hope they do, they would face the winner of Wisconsin and High Point. That will be on Saturday. Still waiting on a time for that. But again, 3:25 today, TBS. And again, Arkansas, I think last check about a 15.5, 16-point favorite against Hawaii. So they're expected to take care of business today.
Yeah, well, that's really great, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll get the momentum going. I know I was listening yesterday, and they're tired. You know, they only had like one night in their own beds, and then they traveled 2,000 miles.
Ashley, stop talking. Your mic's on. You're out there getting ready for the traffic. Heads up.
I didn't know if she was just in my ear or yours, too.
She's with the people, although Ashley may just be very much into this ball game. Her husband is a basketball coach.
Yep.
So, Ashley, if you want to yell from the break room your prediction, you're more than welcome
it. Here she comes.
Uh-oh.
Here she is.
Uh-oh. What do you want? You got Hawaii or Arkansas?
Are we doing this different now?
Yeah, come on.
Every once in a while.
Arkansas or Hawaii? Who you got?
I'm going to go with Arkansas.
Tell the people. There you go.
Yeah, well, they want to know.
Tell the people. Wait,
Arkansas.
There you go.
Arkansas. There you go.
Yeah, we're all good to go.
You picked Arkansas.
I mean, if you don't pick Arkansas,
I know.
you probably shouldn't tell anybody.
Is your bracket done? Did you do it?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
You still got time.
Yes.
What do we got? Like about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, I'm working
still got
on
time.
it. So it'll be interesting to see how bad I do.
So you know you're going to be like everybody. I've studied and podcast and gone through numbers and researched, and I'm probably going to.
Yeah, I'm letting the spirit lead me.
I keep saying I'm going to fill out my bracket and I haven't done that
We're
yet.
going to do that over there
You
today.
still got 4 hours?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that this morning.
I probably interrupted you. That's probably what you were doing. I'm sorry.
I was talking to Brett about, we were talking about the streaming show, about what's coming up later, and they did some predictions yesterday with Tyler Cass, and so we're going to be talking about that on THV 11.
Yeah, I went in there to check on them a minute ago, and you know, we've got a new system going. If you haven't showed, we've got some new graphics, and we've kind of switched some things up a little bit, so we're still working out a few little bugs here and there, but I walked in there to check on the guys earlier and was like, you know, you're doing a good job. I'm like, I'm proud of you, doing great. And Everett was steadily working on his bracket.
Even Darius Acuff misses a shot every now and then.
Yeah.
So we're getting there, left and right.
They're switching out. Somebody works, somebody to bracket.
There we go.
You know.
I love it.
All right. Well, it is going to be a fantastic day to find a patio to watch this game, or, you know, open up those windows even, but you'll probably need a ceiling fan. I know it's 46 out there and you're like, Tracy, that is not warm, but I I promise it's going to get much, much better as we're heading into the afternoon. We are looking at very light winds, and the winds will pick up a little bit, but they're still staying out of the south-southwest, so it is going to continue to warm things up. And as we're heading through the afternoon, we'll see a bit more sunshine, and we are looking for that high close to 80 degrees. Now, tomorrow is the first day of spring officially, so we are going to kick it off with a gorgeous day, a whole bunch of sunshine. Look at all that. Gorgeous, and it is going to be again warm with those highs in the mid-80s. Now, I hope you enjoy these 80s, and I know Ashley does, but we are going to head into the weekend, and we're going to shatter, break, probably crush a few of those records that we have across the state, because we are looking at some of those highs to exceed that. Now, we are looking at 88 on both Saturday and Sunday, so break out your shorts and your flip-flops, get ready for spring break. Gorgeous weather ahead, Ashley.
All right, Tracy, we're still watching this accident here in Jefferson County. They've been working this for quite some time here on Interstate 530, and we still see some of those flashing lights there as they're working this, as you can see with our live traffic cam. It's not slowing things down, as you can see. It is off to that right-hand shoulder and not a lot of volume, so we're not seeing any backups because of this right now. But here's a broader view of what's happening around central Arkansas, and as you can see, that is the only issue we're dealing with right now. But a closer look at where this accident is, and this is on I-530 northbound, as I said, Stagecoach Road exit, which is 24. So just be aware that that is there, and we'll check it again to see if it's still there coming up soon.